I'm Jacques from the London Bowl Art, the strip club connoisseur. Today I'm going to talk about a subject. I'm not going to review a club. Recently, for the past year, there's been a lot of videos on TikTok, online, everywhere talking about, does a BBL smell? For those who don't know what a BBL is, a Brazilian butt lift. It's basically is the lady that enhance their behind. The reason I'm talking about it is because that's the type of girls I work with, and a lot of the Instagram model, and a lot of people that have been known, like Kim Kardashian, Iggy Azalea, Nicki Minaj. A lot of famous ladies and non-ladies have a BBL. And that's what I want to discuss about it. So obviously there's been a debate about it where a lot of people now say that BBL smells. So I'm here to answer and to have a quick video and debate about it, really. Not a debate, to give my take on it. I'm going to answer straight up, BBL does not smell. The reason I'm going to say that is because when you have a BBL that is smelly, it's down to the person. It's not a general thing. Usually a BBL could be smelly because of it could be the fat necrosis after when you had a surgery. It could also be the hygiene, you know, like the way you look after yourself. There's a lot of factors that come into it. So usually, yes, those ladies that have these sort of symptoms will have a smelly BBL, and it's down to them to basically repair it. And it's very in a minority, because a lot of people I see on TikTok are going viral discussing the experiences they had. Even some ladies saying that, oh, my BBL smell. Okay, you didn't do something properly, because once you do a BBL, you have to follow after your surgery, you got to follow a few things in terms of hygiene, and in terms of using the toilets, in terms of what you wear, the clothes you wear, the massages that you do, the healing process. So it can happen, but in general, it's a very low percentage. So obviously I'm here to debunk that. And as a man that I've been with a lot of ladies with BBL, I've never had a bad experience with a lady with BBL. Even the dancers like that work for me. It's like I've never had a dancer and people say, oh, this dancer, she smells. I've never had that, and I've worked with I could say over 2,000 dancers. And personally, in my personal life with females that have BBL, I've never had any bad experience at all. So that's the reason why I want people not to have the idea that a BBL smells. It's something particular to a person, and it's usually in the minority. Somebody that can be very unlucky after a surgery, and then if you get fat necrosis, which is, I think, it's when the fat, I don't want to get it wrong, it's basically the fat doesn't get sucked in properly, then it creates an infection, and that infection obviously gets smelly. And obviously when it comes to the hygiene, some people are not hygienic, and some people, in terms of budget, they don't do what you're supposed to do. You have to wear the gain, you have to wear loose clothing, you've got to do the massages. The healing process is very, very, very important. So I'm not going to come here and sit there and say it smells. I just think people are just trying to get on a bandwagon. So a lot of people do ask me, what's my view on BBL? My view is simple. A lot of the females I've been recently, in my recent years, been ladies that have BBL. I've been with one that looks like she had a BBL, but she doesn't have a BBL. But that's just a detail. But what I'm saying, my view on that is not, it's a very dangerous procedure. I'm not advising it. And people are going to say, well, that's a bit being an hypocrite, because most of the girls you've been with or work with have BBL. But the reason I'm saying that, those girls, they already have the BBL before I met them. And those that work for me, they already have the BBL. Those that work for me, obviously, there's loads of females with BBL, so I always want BBL looking girls. If you have a big bum that look big enough for like a girl that has a BBL, you can come and work for us. It's not a problem. But I wouldn't advise it now, because I now know it's a very dangerous procedure. And then I rather tell women, you know what, go to the gym, work hard, and you'll get there. In my time when I was coming up, there was loads of girls that had big butt back in the day when BBL existed only in Brazil, but they were fine. So I rather a lady doesn't do it. So I wouldn't advise. If I'm with a lady and then she has a BBL. She said, I want to go do a BBL again. I was like, no, I'm against that. I'm not going to take the risk. There's been a lot of death. Even celebrities, even the best of doctors, it's a very, very complex surgery. So I'd rather not. And I've been with girls that had that. I was with a girl once that went to do a BBL in Colombia, and then I was worried for her, and she wasn't even worried for herself. So, but thank God she survived. But at that point, I didn't even know how dangerous it was. Because I know how dangerous it is, I'll just basically tell people, just go to the gym. Just eat right, work hard, work hard, work hard. If you start when you're 18, 17, a young girl, by the time you're 25, trust me, you can have a big enough butt. It's not going to be perfect, you know, but it is what it is. Even girls that get BBL, they need to, after getting the BBL, they need to go to the gym to work out. They need to follow a lot of procedure, do a lot of things just to have a good diet. Otherwise, usually some girls have BBLs and it doesn't take. So usually, that's my view on someone getting a BBL now, with what I now know. But BBL does not smell. It's very nice. There's nothing wrong with it, guys. Don't get with the hype. This is the minority. All those stories you're hearing left, right, and centers. So I just wanted to make a video to clarify it. I'm a BBL expert, trust me. So I've never had a bad experience at all with a BBL, at all, ever. Whether it's in my personal life, whether it's in my professional life with the dancers that I work with, the Instagram model that I work with. So, my conclusion here is that the BBL does not smell. There are a few minor cases due to infection, fat necrosis, and hygiene, bad hygiene, and lack of funds. Girls that get a BBL but don't have the money to pay for these expensive massages or wear this expensive gain and whatever. But other than that, a BBL does not smell. Don't look at girls that have BBLs as if they're smelly. Don't get into that hype. That's just another internet hype. So I'm gonna finish this video by saying to you, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and then I will bring you more. Next week we're back with a review of more clubs. I've got more club lined up, but obviously I needed to do this video. It was on my list and I didn't get the time to do it. So you take care, guys.